Yes, it neck dives. It neck dives a lot, actually. But, all right, there is a solution for that, everybody. Hey there, guys. This is Joe with Sloppy Joe Shred Shack, and today we are going to be talking about my Gibson SG Standard. All right, so welcome back to the Shred Shack. If you've seen my face before, welcome back. And if you haven't seen me before, definitely click subscribe, hit that bell notification to help support me. That's how I keep all of this going. Now, honestly, if you're looking for me to not talk about this guitar and only tones, I have another video. It's a no talking playthrough demo where I just play every position on this pickup and, you know, all different tones and stuff. So go take a look at that. That would be great. But anyways, this is my Gibson SG Standard. I bought this a few years ago. I love it. I love this thing. There are, you know, pros and cons to an SG, but honestly, what we're gonna do is we're gonna whip the specs out. We're gonna talk about it, maybe hit a handful of tones and wrap this thing up. So this doesn't need to be anything crazy. All right, so it's a 24 3/4 inch scale length guitar, and as you can see, that is a rosewood neck with, or fretboard with with the classic block inlays. I can't talk. Sorry. Two humbuggies right here, the 490T and the 490R. We have a two-pneumatic bridge. We have the classic 2-volume, 2-tone, 3-way selector, and then this beautiful cherry red. I love cherry red. But it's a, I don't know, very, very cool looking guitar. And then it's also got, you know, mahogany all the way through, basically. This is a bound fingerboard. Looks pretty cool. Love that. Rover tuners. So that looks really, really cool. There we go. That's some good light. Headstock looks like a headstock, so that's pretty nifty. Black pick guard, all that fun stuff. I have strap locks on this, but it comes with just the normal Gibson strap buttons. And yeah, that's this guitar. It's a rock and roll machine. Honestly, it does what it needs to do, and that's good. So why did I buy this instrument? Honestly, really just wanted an SG. I used to own a brown one. I think it's in some of my really old videos. You can see it like hanging out in the background and stuff. But I don't know, that guitar wasn't super great. But I love the body shape. I love Gibson body shapes a lot. Like regardless of, you know, all the drama that goes along with Gibson, even, you know, real or made up because of the internet, they've just got really good body shapes. It's just that simple if you break it down to just pure aesthetics. You know, they're not really making anything new, but they kind of did it right the first time, and there's something to be kind of said for that, right? So, but yeah, no, I started playing guitar when I was like, I don't know, well, I started playing bass when I was 12, and then a few years later I ended up picking up a 6-string, and the reason I started playing is because I was like every kid that just loved AC/DC. So like Angus made me want to play guitar. I'd say Angus and Eddie Van Halen were my two big ones to get me started. So yeah, I loved Angus's SG. It's that simple, and I've always wanted one ever since. So I wanted like a, you know, a real SG Standard, not like an SG Special or anything, you know, knockoff kind of thing. But yeah, so this does everything it needs to do, and I love it. Now, there's going to be questions on this thing, and they're always going to be the dumb ones where I'm like, why didn't you watch the video? It's always questions I answer in the video, but I really want to underline all of these next two especially. Yes, it neck dives. It neck dives a lot, actually. But, all right, there is a solution for that, everybody. If you have a guitar that neck dives, get yourself a leather strap. This is the outside. As you can see, it's nice and shiny. If that was on your shirt, it'd slip. The other side is rough. Now, I'm gonna put this on, and guess what? It stays. It's not the end of the world. I don't know why. There's a few things that annoy me when it comes to guitar reviews. People complaining about neck dive when it's very easy to fix. And this is off topic, but ashtrays on Telecasters. The only reason people say ashtrays on Telecasters are on the bridge are uncomfortable is because everybody else on the internet says that. They're actually very comfortable. So, yes, and neck dives. The guitar is, one, not heavy, so it's not like a 30-pound weight pulling you down. And two, the next solution is just get a rough strap on the inside. I mean, come on. But regardless of me complaining about the internet, the next question, the neck. Yes, SG necks are thick. Personally, in my old age, I like thick necks. I used to be that guy. If it wasn't a wizard neck, it was garbage, you know, all that kind of stuff. But honestly, and this is controversial thing number 2, if you want to play lead guitar, get a thick neck because you can anchor way better. It is way more comfortable to play. I mean, obviously for chording and all that, I don't really care. But like, if you're trying to dig in, and you can see it, like, I can put my thumb on the back side of this neck here. I don't have to wrap it around. I don't have to have it in the middle. Like, if I really want to push, I can also still anchor myself on this part of the neck. And it's super comfortable. I don't know why. And maybe, like, you know, it's just me and my playing style. Like, and I'm a rock guitarist. Like, I'm very aware of that. Like, I can do some slippery stuff if I want to, but at the end of the day, like, I play a lot of blues dad riffs, right? Or like, I don't know, eat like fun stuff to play, party rock, man. So like, I love a thick neck. Yes, thick necks can be played fast. You don't have to have a thin neck to play fast. It's that simple. So if you love the look of an SG, and you want to play quick, you can still do it on a classic guitar. Like, if I'm gonna be honest with you, this neck is like, it feels like it's as thick as the body sometimes. Like, but it's so comfortable. I don't know what it is. I love it. Internet, take heed to my words. But like, love this thing. So yes, in neck dives, yes, the neck is thick, but it feels good, and I like it. But yeah, so I bought this back in 2020, and I don't know, I've been playing it for going on 2 years now, and I've yet to have an issue with this thing. I play in a cover band in my spare time, and I play this for, 2 to 4 hours a night, depending on which guitars I want to use. And no issues, none. I have yet to come across an issue with this thing. So, if I were to give you my thoughts on it, it plays good, it sounds good. For me, honestly, I'm not a humbucker guy anymore. I do like humbuckers, they have their place, but as you can see with the guitar behind me, that's my main guitar most of the time. Firebird pickups are better. So anyways, that's a humbucker too. I'm using the wrong terminology. Just let me flow through this. But they're a little warm. They're a little too warm for my taste. The string separation is good. The clarity is good. I like that. But yeah, humbuckers are warm, and I've kind of figured out that I need a little bit more presence in my playing, but that doesn't mean that these sound bad. These sound great. This guitar sounds great. It's a match made in heaven, these pickups and this, body here. So, no complaints. Do I have to turn the treble up just a smidge? But that's just for me. That's for my taste. Yes, I do. But I also have a little bit of a more ice picky kind of sound, and I enjoy that. Regardless, the guitar sounds great. It's a little warm. It's got more bite than my Les Paul. It's almost like it's more snappy, but it's a very, very, very good guitar nonetheless. But yeah, I will run you guys through some tones here shortly. It sounds awesome. I'm gonna do some just clean stuff, some rhythm stuff, call it quits. But if you wanna hear just guitar tone all the time, no talking, not listening to my stupid voice, go into my channel, go look up the Gibson SG no talking demo. Done. It's like 8.5 minutes. And if you're looking to get one of these, it's a definitive guide on what kind of tones you can get out of it. But let's listen to this thing. All right, so I'm just gonna run through some really fun clean stuff here. Just bridge, neck, and then middle. When I get to the middle position, which I'm gonna do last, it's really, really cool sounding. I really, really like it. It might be my favorite tone on this guitar when it comes to clean. Yeah, and as you can hear there, it sounds super, super good, especially that middle position just sounds so, so nice. I don't know what it is. That combination of the splitting of the coils and blah, 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 blah. It's kind of like magic to my ears, honestly. But I know what y'all are here for. Let's listen to some rock and roll tones, bucko. Yeah, this thing just sounds super, super nice and aggressive. It has that Gibson bite. I like it. But again, if you want some more guitar tones, go into the channel, listen to my no talking playthrough. All right, so you've heard the guitar tones. I've talked about how good this thing is. Let's talk about the cons, correct? So, it has the classic Gibson tooling marks. This one doesn't have them super bad, but if you can see at like the high frets there, I don't know if I can capture it, but it looks like the binding is just all chewed up. I'm gonna try to see if I can do that. Yeah, it's all chewed up right there and it's really irritating. But that's it on this one, honestly. Outside of that, the guitar plays well. It's plecked before you get it. So that's awesome. The frets are nice and level, wonderful. If I was to give this guitar a rating, I'm gonna give it, outside of the little tooling mark, honestly, like this is a 9.3 guitar. It's great if you want to play rock and roll. It's great if you want to play metal, honestly, especially like hair metal and stuff. Or, it's just an all-around instrument. I feel like I'm kind of saying nothing right now, but it's just a good guitar. Gibson gets a lot of hate, and I get that. And some of it's pretty warranted. I also very much understand that, especially when it comes to the lawsuits and stuff. Some of the stuff is just outrageous, but this is just a good guitar, and at the end of the day, if you're looking for an excuse to buy one, go buy one. You're not gonna regret it. It's a classic instrument. It's gonna hold its value, and that's really all that matters. If you love it, who cares? Who cares what anyone else has to say? If you love it, get it. But yeah, guys, thank you for, checking out the channel. If you, help me out, hit that subscribe button. It makes me feel real good, and I like feeling real good. We're gonna be having some more stuff coming out here. Anyways, guys, later.